Hey everybody, it's May from Black Mountain Plans, and today I figured I would come on here and do a screenshot of some of the changes I've made to Black Mountain Plans and show you the new release for June. So as you can see, the clearance sheets for the last week is all these options right here. They are 40% off until April 30th at midnight. And the new release is in. Okay, so I went ahead and added this to the front and so of the main website page so that you could see the names of the kits and the kit numbers, and like you could just click this and it would take you to all of them. Okay, and if you were to click that one, it'll take it again. It's kind of weird. It doesn't let me put all four kits in the same block, so I'm probably going to name that June release continued, and it'll be for kit 61 and 62. So let's go ahead and look at kit 59. It's the main kit for the month of June. It's got the monthly. So I'm just going to look at the standard weeklies on these because they show all the full boxes in a cool, 2-page kit. So this is kit number 59. It's kind of like, I've been calling it the day at the beach. So on sheet A, you're going to have all your washi headers, the assorted labels. I put some deco on this one, and I did change the planner icon because I didn't like it. All the rest are realistic looking, but I did change that in like all the kits for the month of June. So the month of May, we still have that, pink and white colored icon for the planner, but this is the way it's going to look from here out. So this would be page 2, and this will show you all the different full boxes that are offered for all the kits, but this is just a quick way to show everything to you. So I think it's super pretty. I love the very neutral, but yet the coral color in there as well. It just screams beach vibes to me. It just really does. So let's go ahead and go back. The monthly kit, let's see. I guess I need to zoom over. Is that how it's going to let me do it? I haven't played with this guy, so I'm sorry. So the main monthly kit, it's sized for my planner inserts, and it is a 3-page kit. So if we look at page 1, these are your washi headers with the, the little sign, the bucket of shells, the little crab, the surfboards. I just think it's super cute. This would be your add-on washi for the unused days, and of course your sidebar. I love that lighthouse. And then it has kind of like a plum paper feel on the dashboard, and if you didn't want the habit tracker that's pre-printed, then that would be your deco box to cover it up. So let's just go back home, and we're going to go down and we're going to look at kit number 60, the Groovy Summer Cupcakes. Y'all can think, well, actually, let's go back. I didn't show you the add-ons. I'm sorry. I want to show you the deco washi at least. Of course, I do have the build your own kits. So these would be all the options for y'all. And then also, let's see, let's look at, oh, that's way better. Yeah. So this would be the add-ons, and right there is your washi headers. It's so cute. Let's go down there and take a bigger look at that. Look at that, y'all. I love that little beach scene. And then this is kind of like, just very neutral. And then, of course, like the seagulls with the little floating boat. So let's go back home, and let's look at the Groovy Summer Cupcakes, like I was saying. So Max wanted something really cool, and I was like, all right. So this is the standard weekly. So you've got all these little like retro items on top of the cupcakes. I think it's adorable. I love the little tape there. Luckily, Max does know what a tape is, but he is into collecting vintage records, and he has always wanted one of those little VW bugs. And I just think the camera and the macrame owl with the little sunflowers here and there, some daisies, and I love the very pretty tie-dye effect in the background. I think it's perfect for the month of June. So if we go back, let's go ahead and look at the build your own. Of course, this does not have a monthly, but this is all the sheets for the build your own. You got the larger deco, the smaller, the splotches, the washi, the full boxes. So you can basically do everything you want to with whatever sheets that you guys want to pick out. So when it comes to the add-ons, if it'll load. All right, so this would be all of your add-ons, and of course down here it's just gonna be a row of all these really cool vintage cupcakes. I just love the vibrant colors. It just speaks June to me. It just really does. I think it's really cool because I remember going to, we had a gas station in Virginia. It was called Wawa's, and they did the Groovy Summer Sandwich Festival, and they always had like tie dye effects and everything out there. It's just what it makes me think of. So, kit number 61 is Rustic Summer Charm, and we'll go ahead and look at the standard weekly. So, I love the kind of like the toned down primary colors, but I do love all. This reminds me of going to Granny's house in the summer, catching lightning bugs when we were kids. Her sitting in the rocking chair on the front porch, listening to the cows cross the street. There is a windmill on top of the hill across the street. She's got wind chimes all over the front porch. Always has fresh wildflowers in some kind of vase, and of course the chickens running in the yard with the sweet tea. So I do think it's super adorable, and yeah, I love my granny, so I had to make me a kit. So this will be the build your own, so you get all the different elements. I really think it's really cool looking. I thought it was something different, and I just like, I don't know, if it speaks to me, I grab it, and that just said grannies in the summer, so it's why it's called Rustic Summer Charm. And then of course we've got my favorite things from Granny's house: listening to the cows across the street, lightning bugs, the chicken sitting in her rocking chair. I've never seen that, but I think it would be funny as I don't know what. And then of course all the wildflowers. So let's go ahead and look at. Okay, I'm gonna apologize in advance for what I did here, y'all. This one's gonna tickle some people. It might offend somebody, but I don't mean to offend anybody. I wanted to do a Father's Day kit, because I did a Mother's Day kit. So I'm calling this Father's Day barbecue. So I just love how chunky all these people are that are at the cookout, y'all. There's not like a skinny one in the bunch. They're all chunky, and I love it. They're making hot dogs, hamburgers, and ribs, little shish kebabs. You've got like the sodas, the hamburger buns, the hot dogs, and the cast iron skillet. I just think they're so cute. Look at all them little chunky people, y'all. Oh my gosh. I just had to do it. Something different. I can guarantee you nobody else will have it in their planner. But I think it's adorable. So here's your build your own kit with all the little chunky peoples in there. Down here in the South, they don't call them overweight or hefty. They call them healthy. And these are some healthy looking little boogers right here. And I just think they're the most adorable thing in the world. I'm sorry, guys. So this is kit number 62 again. Here is your add-ons. I love the little bits and bob sheets. I got the wrong picture on there. I'll have to update it for y'all. I'm so sorry. If we look here, this is actually your sheet. I'll get that listing updated. And then here is your assorted washi. So we got the flames from like the cookout. It says barbecue along here. It's all the stuff we see on the table when we're cooking out, and all the chunky peoples. So I wanted to let y'all know that sale is on, and that the new release is in the shop. So I hope you guys like the kits. I'm having a hard time choosing between some of them as to what's my favorite, but overall I think the Beach Beam is perfect for the monthly setups, and I hope y'all enjoy. So I'll see you later. Bye.